All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Inner Monolog. We are currently at episode number 9, season 3. With me are my usual suspects. I got Jose, Marcus, and of course, fucking Sergeant Farb, fucking Julio.
Damn.
Sergeant Farva? Damn.
We need our
I
Julio.
was expecting Captain Farva.
Bitch,
No
I'm the
really
captain.
high up there. Yeah, I know. You got the Star Trek uniform shirt on.
You look like the guy from Star Trek that has the fucking unit glasses.
Oh,
Jordy
Jordy!
Lamar.
Jordy Lafarge.
But that shit looks good on you. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good on you.
Definitely getting that visor.
You should.
Hey, everybody should definitely go check out our most recent interview. Give him some love. He's a local artist. Thank you for coming on again, Devin.
Thanks, Devin.
Thank you, Devin.
Yeah, check him out. You know, show him some
We'll
love.
be posting his YouTube and his Instagram in the episode description.
Let's kick things off with Jose, though. Jose, so apparently you got a story for us about a couple that went on a champagne Viagra craze.
Yeah, buddy. So let me take you guys to Liverpool, England, where a 26-year-old woman was recounting the story of her getaway with her husband. So her husband's is 32 years old, and they're celebrating their 30-year wedding anniversary, I believe. And in order to spice it up, they decided to rent a cabin and also, fill that cabin with sex toys and lots of alcohol. And he was under a lot of pressure to perform, so he ended up buying some Viagra online, took said Viagra to perform, and during one of the, sex escapades, his penis broke or fractured. So, yeah.
So does it bring your flashbacks?
Hey, quiet.
So
Why,
from what I was reading on the article, broke seems to be kind of an understatement, wouldn't you say? I mean,
It's like a hyperextension of the muscle.
no. The way that he was talking about it was that
the blood and shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of blood. There was you guys remember the cartoons from back in the day when they smoked the fake cigar and it fucking burst?
I could remove you from the call, right?
That's how I described it. That's how when I was reading it, that's how the description sounded to me. But I mean, Julio, did you get around to reading the article?
He's like, I'm reading it now.
I'm reading it right now.
Fucking
Holy shit, man.
At first when I read the headline, I thought it was like the champagne and Viagra was what sent him to the hospital.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too.
So I was like,
I
damn.
thought his blood pressure, dropped.
the sex.
But it was a sex, and that happens.
Damn, she must have threw that shit back.
Yeah, and like Rick said, it was pretty gruesome. She said she heard the pop, and then he was bleeding in the area that they didn't have time to clean up. They just called the ambulance right away, and they ended up finding all the sex toys when they showed up.
I showed up. There was strap-ons, restraints, everything all over the place.
The swing had blood on it.
About that story of that elderly couple that came in and the husband had a wine bottle shoved up his ass.
What's that? Is it that scene in American Pie where he's masturbating and then the whole family starts coming in?
No, that's
fuck yeah!
Oh yeah,
that's true.
But what if the family starts showing up to his cabin because they're so concerned and find all the sex toys?
Yeah, your mother's never gonna look at you the same way again.
Man, can you imagine you're like a father in your mid 40s or early 50s and you walk in and find all that shit? And you're just looking at your son on the floor bleeding out damn, this is how you live?
Isn't that what he literally just said?
So,
yeah.
Part of this, I had read this. So I have seen this story attached to another story that was on Snapchat lifestyles, where it was about couples trying to go sober for, I think they called it Dry January or something like that. And part of it was a lot of these couples were under the impression that they couldn't perform unless they were intoxicated in some way, shape, or form, right? Like,
interesting.
Dumbasses.
As guys,
that's kind of stupid.
But like as males, like, have you guys ever felt the need? Like, have you guys ever felt that kind of pressure?
Not one time.
Nah, never.
Nah.
I mean, I'll say I definitely have. I definitely like might have talked myself up a little more than I thought I could get to. You know what I mean? So the idea that being intoxicated, because it is that courage juice. So
that liquid courage.
But it makes it harder for you to get it hard, though.
Yeah.
It depends on the individual, though.
Really?
Some people have a harder time getting to the end than it is getting started.
I've never had that issue.
That's true. Nah, but yeah, because for me personally, that's what happens. Like, if I drink too much, like he's gonna be asleep.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
If I drink too much, sex is off the table.
I will be dead honest. I've had a few nights where I've had way too much to drink.
Yeah, no, whiskey dick is definitely a real thing.
No. Yeah, but no, it sounds like J. Cole Wet Dreams, where you just talk yourself up a little too much.
No, most definitely. Which is why, like, I totally understand where her boyfriend was coming from, where like he might have felt the need for performance enhancement drugs.
The need for speed.
I mean, absolutely.
Well, alcohol and Viagra do not mix well together. I'm surprised he didn't like kill him, like stop his heart.
How old was he?
32.
32.
I mean, he should have been
just under that threshold.
You know who might have
really
enjoyed the use of champagne and performance enhancement drugs at the same time, though?
Who?
The Chinese woman who got stuck with her blind date due to COVID protocol reasons.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about this, Julio?
So this woman in China met a guy on a blind date app, right? And she went to his apartment for their first date. He cooked dinner and all that good stuff. And she happened to go right as the Chinese government put her city on lockdown. So they couldn't leave, and I believe she was stuck there for.
It was a good minute.
She was stuck there for about at least 14 days. I did like 5 days ago.
Good thing you wrote things down.
Yeah, I think my wife told me about the story. I guess she was doing like a live blog or updates about each day she was with this guy. And they just didn't have chemistry, which kind of sucks because you're stuck with somebody that you just didn't click with and you can't leave.
There was no cheeks being clapped in this one.
Think about it. You say the wrong thing, domestic dispute.
Can you imagine like showing up to a horrible date and then being stuck with that date for a week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Dude. Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm chancing getting arrested. Not
for real.
That. Hell no.
Yeah, what's the fine? Yeah.
Like how it doesn't say what the Chinese fine you, but what's crazy was this all happened because the province, so it's like the county, had 100 cases of COVID-19.
And that's
100.
It doesn't matter how many cases it had. The fact that like what this story is based around is the fact that like it must really suck to get stuck with somebody. Like, don't get me wrong, like even if you're not romantically compatible, right? So we're like, fuck it, we're stuck with each other for a week. Let's just fuck it out. But you're just stuck with somebody that you absolutely have nothing in common with.
Nothing. I mean, it was a pleasant date, but like you said, no romantic match and not a personal match at all, where they can be like, at least we got some things we can talk about.
We can play some board games or something, but like you can't even do that.
You know, so
Twister's always fun.
Here's the thing: imagine being stuck with somebody where you don't even have TV shows in common, so you're constantly fighting over who's going to watch what.
Like, well, bitch, it's my house. Well, I'm the guest. Fuck.
That would really suck.
This is why I'm really glad I've got at least 3 to 4 TVs in my house.
Dude, the only thing that could be worse than being stuck with somebody due to COVID reasons is your penis shrinking an 1.5 inches due to COVID reasons.
Whoa.
Not saying Marcus is the culprit here, but Marcus does have the story.
No.
He's like, not personal experience, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, Marcus is not the culprit here, but he does have
It was either this story or the cops who set that dude on fire with their taser, or the dude who thought the cure to COVID was drinking your piss. I think I should have picked that one.
Yeah, that one would have been way funnier. We could have made so many jokes.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, it's a fucking.
But this is also funny though.
Yeah.
So apparently, this dude basically caught COVID. It wasn't as bad, but he discovered that there was a lasting effect because he said he had some erectile dysfunction issues, and that was cleared up with medication over the course of a couple of months. And then he realized that he lost about 1.5 inches of penis,
his member.
And he went to the doctors, went to a urologist, and apparently this is an occurring issue where you lose. I forgot the name. I forgot the term, but there's something that apparently COVID does that causes shrinkage, permanent shrinkage.
I guess there's a lot of guys out there who like, yo, I had COVID.
But at this point now, whenever you whip it out, she's like, is that it? COVID. Oh, okay. So I just have to imagine 1.5 inches more. Okay.
The girl's gonna be like, so you weren't responsible enough to get vaccinated.
Well,
COVID.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to.
I mean, no. Here's the question: do people who are vaccinated still have this issue?
I don't think that
article. I don't fucking know. It didn't say that in the goddamn shit.
All it says is that anybody
there needs to be a study about this.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah, you can head the department.
The only thing that
since you're so worried about it
has talked about is that anybody that has had COVID. So it doesn't really matter if you're vaccinated or not. It's one of the side effects from COVID.
I don't know. I've had COVID twice, and 3 times actually, and still got all my measurements. So
put your girl on the phone.
Had it at least once. Hasn't fucked with me at all.
Do you guys think if this was the reverse, like if COVID? You guys think if COVID actually made your penis grow by 1.5 inches? Guys will be out there trying to get it.
Hell yeah!
I take all the health risks that there are.
They're gonna be motherfuckers trying to swing from trees. Hell,
I'll take all the health risks and do it.
It's like where the Omicron at?
I could see that. I could see that.
You know how many people keep calling it Omarion?
Dude, what am doing it to touch? Somebody at work said that shit. No lie.
Touch.
They must have an ice box.
Where their heart used to be?
You do lose that 1.5 inches like an ice box. So
damn.
Facts.
The ice eventually melts away, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what he was getting at. Thanks, Captain Buzzkill.
What in the hell are you even talking about?
Exactly. But you tell me to fuck off.
You know, it's crazy. Like these are
jokes.
These were all random ass stories due to COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Hey.
Yeah.
Like for example,
damn. Fucking wow.
You actually can't use COVID for the title, but that is
no. Like these are all random stories in the sense that like this is shit that okay. So the Spanish. Let's just talk about the Spanish flu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody paying attention to the size of their penis 100 years ago.
Probably not.
Like all of a sudden, we say, "Hey, you should be able to touch my belly button." What the fuck?
It's one of those things where, like, it's one of those things where not only are we studying things more, but let's just say that like things are a lot safer to the point where we pay attention to these crazy like differences. And not saying that we're 100% safe and people shouldn't care, because people should still go out there and get vaccinated. People should still try to be as thoughtful of others as ever before, because we're all in this together and we're all trying to get past it, because vaccinated or not, we're fucking tired of these mandates.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, we are.
You know what I mean? So we're all in the same boat. Let's just look at it as we're all in this together. It's not like the hole on the boat is on the other side of the boat, so it's not my problem. It's really all of our problems. So let's work at it together.
Yeah, and somebody tell, what the hell was her name from Titanic, that there's enough room on the fucking door?
Rose?
Yeah.
Rose.
So let's jump around here. We went from China. Let's just skip a rock over to Japan. Jose, why don't you tell us about this woman who actually gave up the baby that she adopted, or what was the situation here?
So basically, this woman from Tokyo, Japan, was looking to have a second child, and it turns out that her husband had a hereditary condition, so they ruled out having a kid themselves. So they were looking for a sperm donor to conceive the second child. And in their search for this sperm donor, they found what they thought was the ideal candidate. It was a single man, 26 years old, and had gone to one of the most prestigious schools in Japan. I think it's Kyoto. Okay. So she proceeded to have sex with this individual 10 times before she conceived and got pregnant. Went ahead and full pregnancy, had the baby. Turns out the sperm donor, was not who he said he was. So he was actually.
There's so many things wrong with this story.
Married Chinese man.
A married Chinese man did not go. Wasn't educated. Did not go to a top university. So she felt so lied and did not want to raise this child that she gave up the baby for adoption, and is now suing the sperm donor for $2.8 million.
Here's what made it even worse. They had sex 10 times.
10 times.
Yeah, this wasn't like
in vitro.
In vitro, she literally had physical intercourse with this. Like intercourse.
Like I don't mean to bring up past wounds and the shit that Japan did to fucking China.
To the Chinese. Yeah.
This has to be the biggest middle finger to the Japanese you could possibly give.
It's true.
They're so particular about letting foreigners go to Japan, or even like they're just such like. They don't like outsiders. You can't even have mixed children in Japan without them being.
That's so interesting.
She can give up the kid, but she can't say that
she brought dishonor to her family.
The crazy part,
his nut was still inside her. So
the crazy part to me is like it took 10 times. You know what I mean? Like at no point there was no pillow talk. He was just like in there, like, let me get this and get out.
Up.
Yo, hey, and here's what's crazy: was she was still married to her husband as this is going on.
He accepted it.
Yeah, he must have been
fine with it. But I gotta ask: would y'all literally be fine with another man fucking your wife?
I would not.
No,
I would not.
Hell no.
That is a no all the fuck around. No way in hell. Am I about to literally leave so my wife can have sex with another motherfucker? So
tag him in on the way out.
My girlfriend, my dad. I'm not married yet.
You gonna tag him in on the way out?
I have so many questions for like this woman, her husband, the dude who banged her, and his wife.
Of course, you have questions. I don't.
Because
whatever their situation,
what the fuck is wrong?
I'll respect it. You know what I mean? Like if that's how they found it to be the most achievable, I guess would be the word I'm looking for.
And I get
whatever their
situation can't afford in vitro. I get that.
Yeah, like whatever it is.
They have universal healthcare in Japan.
If you can't afford it, whatever the situation is, like I'm not gonna knock you for it. It's just one of these things where it's like, if I was to let something like this happen, I would need a lot more research than to just be like, this dude comes up to me and is like, hey, I'm achieved this, I've done that. Like, let me bang your wife.
He found this motherfucker on fucking social media, bro.
Oh,
like the internet is known for motherfuckers literally lying about themselves.
Even a job asks you for references.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
You gonna get references for his dick game?
And
I want to know who your college roommates were.
I'm gonna ask for references for like actually you being at that college. I'm gonna ask for references
for sure.
For you actually.
I want transcripts.
I want fucking transcripts. I want secretaries.
And if you banging my wife, I get to bang your wife.
Sounds fair.
Sounds like swingers at that point.
Hey, let's make it happen, bro. At least you know that I can't get your girl pregnant.
Whoa.
Yeah, but then you got to have that awkward conversation. So, come here, not son.
Oh. You belong over here.
Is that why you keep calling me that? Yeah, I'm not your daddy. He's your daddy. I'm his daddy.
But like at the end of the day, like their entire idea was to have a child together, whether it was like,
yeah, which they gave it up. So you guys think it's because he was Chinese?
Yep.
Is it that?
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, that because he lied about who he was.
I think I think it was because he lied mostly about who he lied about who he was, and the fact, like I think both of those things combined.
The Japanese are so anal about outsiders, dude.
She was in it. She was
and they're not afraid to make sure you know.
Yeah, but here's my biggest thing though.
It's not your.
Japan has universal health care. Why the fuck did you physically need to have sex with the man?
How do you know that in vitro fertilization is part of that?
I can. You know what?
Well,
I'm about to look that up.
I think.
I mean, I'm only asking because if it is, and they still didn't even think about it, that means that they were that fucking stupid.
Well, I think it's because Marcus,
Japan,
your sex theory.
Healthcare cover in vitro.
At a certain position gets boys.
They were trying to have a girl. That's what that was.
What it was.
No orgasm, no son.
No son.
I think that it has to do a lot. If I was taking a guess, I would have to say it has to do a lot with like traditionalism.
Yeah, I can see that. Especially if you don't want certain outside entities helping you, bear a child, especially since you were able to do it, the natural way the first time. I can get that.
So,
is it?
What you find?
No, so it says here that fertility products and procedures are not covered.
There you go.
Completely. Some parts may be covered. Pretty much, they only cover like 200,000 procedures a year.
So I guess that universal health care
and that's
thing,
only
not so universal.
You meet like certain like health risk requirements that would make regular. Yeah,
let's go from
enough trashing on a Japanese.
So healthcare comment was
what if we go from sharing sperm to flying Marines?
Woohoo!
I'm gonna need you to quit trying to fuck me. That's weird.
Woo! Oh, damn. Okay, so this is an older article from May of 2021, from last year.
What the fuck?
The British Royal Marines are experimenting with something that you would see in a video game, but it is literally a suit that can help them take off into the air.
This is actually old?
Yeah,
it's from last year.
It's not old, but old enough.
But I can't believe we missed it last year, because this is dope. This is like something you'd see like an Iron Man. Like it almost looks like an Iron Man type suit.
No, it doesn't.
Go ahead and rebuttal that, because it looks like Iron Man's fucking special needs cousin, iron deficiency. Because his hands.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. This is suit it's dope in a way where if I was on vacation and I was trying to try it offshore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold it together, bulls.
He's done.
You know what I mean? Like if I was trying to try it offshore, it's like
KO.
It's like, oh my god! I don't know if you guys have seen that board that people stand on that shoots water down, and they're kind of standing on it, balancing.
Yeah, but this thing does it without that.
It does it without that, but like your hands are
fly around.
You know that big ass battery pack. That big ass battery pack on his back is the only thing powering that shit.
Well, and it's not. It doesn't last for. It only lasts like 5 minutes.
You said that it was like in real life Iron Man suit. I'd have kicked you in your nuts.
His hands.
Still though, dude, think about this.
He's rendered useless. The only thing that the thing is useful for is to get him from point A to point B in under 5 minutes. Because his hands are useless. The only thing his hands are useful for while he's flying is to steer that piece of shit.
Now, if he had built in like fucking, I don't know, Gatling guns on that bitch, then okay. But
remember, this is all experimental. This isn't like the final product.
There
might be some defense. The final one might have some defensive capabilities.
That's what's experimental. That Japanese lady trying to get pregnant by the Chinese man. Look how that worked out.
10 times.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure he's standing in front of that house.
That had to be like, I wonder, was that 10 times? You guys think that was 10 times the same day, 10 times in 1 week?
I don't care. It was 10 times, period.
Bro.
Yeah, probably not the same day.
Motherfucker got to enjoy his wife 10 times.
You know his wife sued for that much money because her husband was like 10 times? 10
What? 1 wasn't enough? 2 wasn't enough?
10 times.
Dude.
Successful my ass.
Bro.
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. The suit is dope in its own way, but like as far as like a military weapon, I would say it comes up shorter than that Chinese guy that impregnated the Japanese lady.
Comes off shorter than COVID
dick. It comes shorter than her expectations.
It comes not because he hit the mark
10 times.
It was 10 times though. Can't lie about that one.
Yeah. No, but I think that suit's like definitely something that I can see militaries embracing, and eventually that
for what though?
That will make it to the civilian market.
Jose, like rescues.
Jose, how much you want to bet he got a custom made fucking jersey with the number 10 on it?
He probably does. So Julio, this suit is going to be used for like rescues, boarding of ships, things along those lines. Yeah.
Okay. How is he going to rescue anyone when the suit itself can only carry possibly one person?
Hopefully, they can grab onto their neck. Because
they have to release like the specs on what the weight limit of the suit is.
Even with the weight limit, what Marcus is saying is, how would you actually hold somebody onto you when your hands are already preoccupied?
No, you can't.
Piggyback ride.
It's got to be piggyback ride.
I'm pretty sure it might be like some kind of harness that hangs from like the rescuer's body that swoops in the people.
Yeah, you're gonna drown. Drown your rescuee.
Have you ever seen what the Coast Guard uses?
You're gonna drown your rescuee
when they deploy their the freaking thing from the helicopter.
Yeah, you're gonna drag that motherfucker through the water.
Thing that like loops around.
Yeah,
like this is the
so
water.
You could carry one.
This is the
maybe
person.
You can carry that from the person's body. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get what you're saying, Julio, but like that would also like alter stability issues.
Yep.
What are you, a pilot now?
You don't have to be a fucking pilot
to understand how things move.
The only way for him to actually maneuver and maintain a stable flight is to keep that shit in position. If you got somebody weighing you the fuck down,
if his hands are the only thing
back and forth.
If his hands,
hey Jose, where are you at on that bottle?
I might not be.
845.
I might not be a pilot, but I will tell you that I do understand how a center of gravity affects the flight characteristics of most things.
Yep, you add drag, it lowers the center of gravity.
What are you, a scientist?
Thank you, Jordy Lafarge, chief engineer
in computer science. So technically speaking, yes, I am.
Everybody can be a scientist, so you stop asking questions.
Bachelor of
Science. Degree in computer science is about as acceptable as a dentist being an actual doctor.
At least I actually made a fucking game, so they actually couldn't become a doctor.
Okay, and the dentist removed my wisdom teeth, so that technically he performed the surgery.
That wasn't even a dentist. That was a prostodontist. Or almost said prostitute dentist.
I'm sure a prostodontist is somebody that fucking exposed their prostate.
Is that an actual title?
No, it's not. I just made that one up.
No, it's not.
It sounds like some kind of dinosaur to me.
Fuck off for a bit. I didn't think about that for a bit.
You're good. You're good. So let's go from this royal fucking jetpack suit, since we're talking about crotch rockets, to this chick that sued Drake for actually using hot sauce on his condom.
Right, so she is currently trying to sue him. So basically, this is what happened. They met up. I don't know if it was at a club or not. Decided to, do the do. And, afterwards he went to the bathroom, took off the condom, pour some hot sauce in it.
And this is where Julio's gonna chime in and say what hot sauce brand was it? Was it Tapatio, Valentina, Cholula, Tabasco?
Doesn't matter. It was hot sauce.
It was hot.
So she went in behind his ass, grabbed it, tried to insert it, and got a hot tamale as her fucking reward. So naturally, of course, she gets pissed. She's trying to sue him. But I honestly don't see any judge taking this case behind the fact that she tried to artificially inseminate herself without his consent or knowledge.
Well,
exactly.
And at this point, like, you know how many people on TikTok are talking about this shit, saying that, you don't know it was a boss move on his part, even though he could have did other things, like, I don't know, pour bleach in the shit, rinse it the fuck out, carry it in a little bag until he got home and throw it the fuck away. Like, he could have he flushed it down the toilet, even though you're not supposed to do that. But I mean, it's her plumbing.
I love your story. But all I'm thinking is, I love your story.
It's plumbing.
I love your story, but all I can think about is,
do we even know where they fucked that?
Bucket.
Like, do y'all think he's wrong for this shit?
No, he's not. He's not wrong.
Not at all,
man.
And the funny shit is, there are some women that are actually stating that, you know what, Drake's not wrong for this one. This bitch is completely foul.
She's wrong for that because, like, she had that intent to begin with. There was no.
I don't see how you like, one, they're withholding her name. She's an Instagram model, and of course we all know that you were just trying to get a bag. And here's my question: hot sauce is red. How did you not notice the color? Let me guess, you weren't even paying attention to the shit because you was worried about your bag.
Just get that bag. I'm just saying.
Like, you were literally trying to trap a man who is rich and famous.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing wrong is that hot sauce doesn't actually kill the sperm. But other than that,
Drake, you dumbass.
But other than that,
also Marcus,
all she had to do was put it with that little burn for a little bit. But I'm sure Drake he learned his lesson after the story of Adidas.
Damn.
Boys, I think with that we've reached the end of our actual article compilation for this week.
Oh shit!
Yes, we did.
The meme battle on record time.
Now it's time. We need some damn theme music for this shit.
The meme battle.
Stop saying it. We already know.
You go last now because that was the creepiest thing.
Oh man!
You say it again, I'll mute your ass for the rest of the damn battle.
Who's about to do the Mark clip?
All right, so let's go from here. Let's start with the meme battle. Considering the fact that things have gotten so heated in the last couple of minutes, let's go Marcus versus Julio. I got a number between 1 and 5 in my hand, and you guys could pick one, and the closest gets to go first.
2.
3.
It was 1.
None of y'all won.
So let's go again. 1 and 10.
5.
6.
This time's gonna be the deuces.
It was 8. So there you go.
Oh yes. All right. What do I got?
So you going first?
That's what he chose.
I got closest.
He's confident.
It's fine by me.
What's wrong with being confident?
All right.
I mean, look at it.
Okay, girls be wearing Carhartt like they're blue collar. Taking pipe and laying pipe are two different things, Stephanie.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's good. I mean, it didn't make me laugh, but that's pretty good.
Okay.
I would say that's your best meme yet.
I got like 3
I
more.
saw that shit yesterday and I passed on it.
I saw it last week.
It's been 9 episodes. This is your best one yet.
Damn.
It's working. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep at it. You only quit when you only lose when you stop.
For all
trying.
the ladies who have a hard time cocking your Glock, just give your balls a tug.
Yeah, no. Bull's got this, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't lie. I agree, because pulling the slide back on a Glock is difficult. No lie, that's actually pretty good. And you and I both know how hard it is to pull that slide back.
All right.
Not really.
So who's going to call a number for Jose and I?
I got it.
All right. Between what and what?
Right. Number between 1 and 10.
I'm going to go with 7.
This time it actually works.
I'll go with 6.
Reach you with 7?
All right.
I'm going to let Rick go first.
All right. You're going to let me go first.
Yeah, because I got to see what you're packing.
All right.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
All right. Here we go.
It gets hot, though.
Yeah, is he coming with the machine gun?
There you go. Kanye West getting ready to shit on Pete Davis's car when he's over at Kane's house.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
All right.
Shit.
All right, here we go.
Oh, that's hot. That's pretty good.
Damn, Ricky is really trying to keep this streak going.
Seriously.
For real.
Bro, I'm trying to
What's this, 3 weeks now?
Yeah, I'm trying to 3-peat. But
Yeah,
Jose probably
3
not gonna
weeks.
Let me.
This way.
All right,
That's pretty true.
So basically, for those listening, it says
I gotta give that to Jose. Fuck.
Dude, if it wasn't for his skit about putting it on someone's shoulder, oh man.
no.
Oh shit. I can see Dave Chappelle doing that, bro.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Oh shit, that was good.
I was good, bro. I'll take my hat. I was good.
I'm gonna go with Jose.
All right.
Didn't you already say that?
I was like, I think we all.
I just
Say it again, Julio. Say it again.
we're going with Jose.
All right, cool. Finals.
Everybody. All right.
Jose. So we're just gonna go with Jose.
Before the finals, since I know I'm not moving up, can I show the ones that I didn't use?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let me get these going. So I got a few here. Share. I got like 3. So here's one.
I had 20.
Damn. So when you work so many shifts that you have to improvise.
I saw that one too. Passed on it.
Oh, dude. All right, I got another one. Hold on.
Are we going to see all the ones Bulls passed on?
I don't know. Maybe. Shit, me and him have similar tastes. Okay, here's a good one. Most embarrassing.
That was good.
That one.
You should have.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I should have. This thing's actually got a lot of shock factors.
It's got so much.
And I got one more. Hold
and we
on.
got Kevin Hart, so.
I gave you an automatic win.
Rule label for rat. That's
Ooh.
a good one.
That's dark.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I just, you know what, dude?
Good ones, and you didn't use them.
I thought, because in my head, I'm thinking white girl
Nah, bro.
pipe jokes.
Nah.
You know,
Look,
Nah.
I don't know what the fuck Carhartt is.
check this one out.
it's like a construction workers clothing brand.
That's where you lost us.
I'm all Oh, man. That's awesome.
Oh, dude, that was actually hot. That was
for the final.
I think that was
That's
better than
finals.
Kanye,
That was
bro.
finals worthy.
Check this out. Babe, I just watched my first porno today. Cool. I was so young back then.
Oh,
Wow.
I
damn.
had this one.
Dude, the shock factor.
Doctor, I don't know how you tore it, but we finally fixed your butthole. Credit card declines, doctor.
Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ricky came to play. Shit.
He had a lot. He had a lot for the finals.
They had beat him.
Yeah, he did.
Damn.
Me in that first round, but I was ready. I was ready for that final.
Yeah.
Ricky came with that fire.
All right.
Oh my
You
god.
guys. I got you guys. 1 in 10.
7.
I'll go 4. 4.
6.
6.
Fuck.
All right, go ahead.
Jose
Go ahead,
goes.
Bulls.
All right. Don't hate me for this one.
You can hate me
That
now.
could be.
Can't hit you more than I already do.
What's the difference between Paul Walker and Betty White? Paul hit 100 before he died.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
dude.
dude.
I've been using this joke all week.
And today was Betty White's birthday.
That's hilarious. That's a good one.
He did hit 100 though when he died. So
My girl was like, he wasn't even driving. Like, he still did 100.
he still did 100.
Did 100.
He was still in the car.
I'm sorry. I'm
Paul
so
Walker,
sorry.
rest in peace. We're Paul Walker fans here.
I really hope this doesn't lose his follow.
Oh yeah. We don't mean that in an offensive way. We like Betty White and Paul Walker. Please.
Sorry, we got to go. Sometimes you
God.
got to go dark to win. I'm sorry.
Hey, yep.
Let's see if that was enough.
I don't think it was because Jose's smiling too much.
Way too
Nah,
quick,
this is a-
bro.
Yeah.
Jose's like, I'm ready.
So it says, I wouldn't tell anyone I won the lottery, but there will be hints.
I saw that. I saw that one the other day.
I lost. Goddamn.
I gotta go with this one because the other one's a little too disrespectful.
Nah,
to
listen.
Paul
You
Walker.
guys, I
Not
hope you
all-
guys have another one because I'm going to go with Marcus.
I got another
I do.
one.
I got another one.
All right,
Yeah,
let's go,
I'm
because-
gonna
listen,
go with
Jose,
Jose.
You already
Give me a
said it.
tiebreaker.
Shut up.
Yours is funny, and I'll give you credit for it being funny. It's just funny in the visual perspective. You know what I mean? But like when I read it, when we have to read it out loud to our audience, they can't visualize somebody driving a drop top with their face covered in cocaine down the road.
Yeah.
Marcus says, I can say that
What a
joke
hot-
out loud
what a
without
hot
a
French
fucking
model.
visual, and it's funny.
Here we go.
Yep.
I'll go next with the one. You actually go, Marcus. Let's see you got it ready. My next meme, you don't got to see the visual.
Ooh.
This is a picture of Julio.
Picture of
All
Julio.
right. The snow better calm the fuck down.
Oh my! Those are some well sculpted butt cheeks that are in the snow.
All right. So this one, you got to visually see it for it to be funny again.
So Marcus,
Oh,
that's your
visual.
downside.
So
Yeah, I
here we
probably
go.
lost.
Depends on what Jose has.
Which is something good.
So it says, babe, I only posted where the hoe's at to make sure to stay away from that area.
An old one, but a good one. I'm gonna go with Marcus.
Wow. Yeah, I'm
Wow,
going to
that-
Jose based on my previous criteria.
Fuck.
Right.
All right. I got one more. Got one more.
Marcus just said he had 20.
Yeah, he did. Jose, do you got 20?
I got one more. That's it. So I may lose just because I run out of options.
I'm about to empty the clip.
Fuck the peace sign.
All right, you ready? You want me to go?
You go. It's not gonna matter because I got only one babe.
Let it loose.
All right. It's technically oral if the person giving you a handy is deaf.
Oh, nice. Facts. Facts.
Oh, that's true.
All right, here we go. Last meme. This is by far the toughest final.
That's been tough.
Yeah, for real. This is like the hardest one we've had in a while.
When you spend the whole day with the girl and she updates her status, what a boring day.
I give it
That
to
hurts.
Bulls.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it that one to
Bulls.
Marcus.
Yep.
Yep.
Marcus had that one.
Congratulations.
I ain't screech. I ain't screeching.
Thank you. That would hurt. That would hurt our eardrums.
That was good.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
wait,
you guys
that
are
was
right.
good
battle.
That has
Wait, I'm
been definitely has been the toughest battle.
Yeah, for real.
Here's what I was going to choose if we had to go another round.
Whoa, show us what you got.
Whoever put the back pain medicine on the bottom shelf was a dick.
That's actually pretty good too.
That was good.
Oh shit.
Man.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
That was awesome.
Bulls, you came up with some good memes.
Dude, you had 2 fucking amazing ones. Why didn't you use them?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I should have used the R's one about the grandma and shit. Just that would have the most.
That would have won you around, bro.
I would
There
have.
was no way in hell my fucking nutsack joke was gonna win against that one. I'm sorry.
True.
Damn it, Julio.
It'd be like that sometimes, bro. Like,
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, he's understanding.
I'm finding better shit.
He is definitely understanding.
What the fuck was that?
So I'm gonna share this
Fidget
video
spinner.
with you guys because I know you guys have probably already seen it, but this shit is this shit had me laughing all day today. Watch.
Okay.
All right. Can you guys see my screen now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Oh, damn, how do I show you guys this audio? Is it not playing for you guys?
Not
When
yet.
you hit share screen, then just select. It should say share audio at the bottom thing. On the bottom left corner.
There it is. All right. I don't know why it's not.
Sit in silence.
We should literally put like a technical difficulties.
It should
like,
be.
thing up.
Please hold.
Actually, yeah, I should have fucking had one of those made up. Now that you mention it.
Like beep, and then just na 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 na.
Nah, but anyways,
Back in 5 minutes.
One of some dude
Marcus,
tripping
congratulations
into.
on your victory, brother. Congratulations on your victory. I finally got the throne. I probably should have picked my memes a little better.
Dude,
Julio,
you had some sure guaranteed winners. God damn it.
congratulations
Man,
on
Julio.
actually learning how to play this game.
Julio had some bangers, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I feel stupid.
Jose, what
I
a hell of a
actually
battle
would have
you
been
put up.
fine losing to you if you would have used the fucking our grandma one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because that was.
What a hell of a battle you put up there, Jose. Definitely took it down to the last possible meme. To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in.
He held his ground as long as he could.
Make sure to check out that interview. Thank you for joining us on this week's episode. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Reach out to us with any possible questions or advice that you guys might have. Any questions, anything that you guys would like for us to talk about, we're always available. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Oh, and don't forget to follow Jose's new channel.
Yeah,
That's
no
right.
boxing, no problem.
No problem.
For sure. Check them out.
Peace.
All right, later, guys.
Oh, shit.